skin, real can see them. Got get it, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. Rock, rock, rock.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the Washington Commanders. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started, and Monday Night Primetime is underway. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70. Go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
19 touch, 60 bison, 60 bison.
He's dropping back to throw. It's Cox. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Cards bringing out an extra DB on third down.
Come on. 60 Eagles.
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Begins his return at the 16. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
On not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has his man. It stops. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start, Brock. Last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
First down, play action. Go right side, and McBride has it. And he has this down to the 34. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. They are throwing it again. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. He's going to throw it again. It's him on the in route. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Throw is caught. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, a little early momentum with that field goal.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Shaheed now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolves. Hurt.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. That is one disheartening look on that defense.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Bronco.
Another one for Cook. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off Cody Simon. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
First down 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now throw to start the drive. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 39-yard line.
They give up the gut to Benson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Catch is made in close. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals go up 10-zip here in the first. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Shaheed now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Connects on the crosser. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down. From the gun, run for Prosky Merritt. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
19, Tiger, 19.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Throwing for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd
and long for him here. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. The Commanders ready for the punt.
sets up 4th down.
He has it at the 13. And he gets him a nice chunk on that return on the final play of our first quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's a throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Cardinals out for the punt. Rashid Shaheed back deep to return. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
Washington takes over 1st and 10. At their own 43-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
70 tip.
They'll go play action. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They go inside give to Koski Merritt. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Throwing from the gun here. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's go now. Ready.
1st and goal, Koski Merritt. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Commanders start to fight back for their first points of this game. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing off the play fake. He's got him. That's McBride. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that's good for a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. Running it with Hampton. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throwing now off the play action. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hampton. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals make it a 9-point advantage. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals make it a 10-point ball game. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Shaheed now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Dragon 660.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's got a man left. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Come on, come on. Set. Gotta be live.
They'll throw here on 1st. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Enough on the pistol to Cook. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready, go!
Cook trying this one up the gut. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Hold it ready.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And no repeat success of that last run, so only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
They'll run it with Cook. Now he's past the 25. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders face a 4-point deficit. It's a James Cook touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they could take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 14.
Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Panther Street.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. After plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 2nd down now. They need 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's caught in stride by Addison. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Running from the pistol with Benson. We're working a couple yards past the line. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronco. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. He put everything he had into this one. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Punt team on the field. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause.
Here we go, here we go. 60 boxes, 60.
Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
70 Lions.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Warrior 70, ready.
He's going to throw again on 2nd down. Left side into the hands of Shakir. Into the red zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty and simplicity, right? Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And they're going to throw out of the gun. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. Fights his way through a tackle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Benson on 1st and 10. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Throwing here just before halftime. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one right down the middle. The Cardinals push their lead to 3. See if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get 1 final snap here in the half. 1 last play before the break.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's going to be forced out of bounds, but a nice run there. Maybe some momentum as well on the final play of this second quarter. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. And that one's complete to Marion Hampton. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's Hampton on second. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
3rd and just 2 to go. Again, it's Hampton. They'll have the first down and even more. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Pass play coming here. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're throwing it. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
For the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll double their lead to 6.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Shaheed now to return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
19.
Frosty Merritt gets it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Cut 19.
Throwing on 2nd. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And Things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf. Check smash, check smash.
Krusty Merritt straight ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard
To throw here on 1st down. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
60 Vikings. Come on, come on. Set.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Give it to Krusty Merritt. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
He's going to throw it. Catch is made in close. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders put 6 on their side of the board. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. I think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll come out throwing. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. This one quickly to Harrison. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. It's Indy Browns. It's a gain of 5. 3rd down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up.
They're trying to run for it with Benson. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 3rd quarter lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
And the Cardinals telling their offense to stay out there. We got a 2-point attempt coming here. Flying for it on the ground. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Every once in a while, we don't have to confuse this game. Simply beat the man in front of you. Carry the ball over the line. Rushing football at its finest.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Shaheed now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. He gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's It's a gain of
That
7.
run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Again, it's Cook. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Check mash, check mash. Go.
Another one for Cook. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Ready? Liking it.
On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. Now he's past the 25. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Well, I know running backs, Kate, and I think I do after all these years. This is not a want the next touch. This is a need, a demand for the next touch. Go get that fruit from that seed that you just planted at the 1.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. Pressure altered the throw.
The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
He tries to sneak it, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Commanders can tie it up after hitting Pater in the 3rd. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. The Clemson rookie has it. And the Commanders have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders parlay the interception into points. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
It's One of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Pass play now. He's dropping deep on this snap. And there's a man there, it's intercepted! Quan Martin with the pick. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away and offensively. You just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now looking to throw. And he's got this complete to Dameon Pierce. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the red zone now. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Cut out left. Gets it to the 15. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Shaheed now to return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18.
From the gun, here's Pierce. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Right back it goes to Pierce. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end.
Okay,
here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Start. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboy 80. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
From the gun, run for Krosky Merritt. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
This time it's a passing play. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
Krosky Merritt on first down. A solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Finds him over the middle. He's going to be stopped, but not before doing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 20.
From the red zone on first. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. Now we're going to have a break in the action as one of the Cardinals is in some pain, and they'll be out to look at him. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out, so no run back this time. They pick things up from the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. First and 10 coming up. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside. They just showed right there doing damage on the outside.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing now on first down. Taking a chance to the end zone. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defensive end.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Third and long for him here. It's cut by Harrison. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now here he goes on the boot. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Turning to Benson on third. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's fourth down.
It's a loss of 2 yards. Brings up fourth down.
Desperation time here. That's cut. This is Addison. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals now within one score in the fourth. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returnable from the 2. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 30.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie and I'm...
First and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. Go!
Airing it out to start this drive. All the left side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. One play in and they are already close to midfield.
70 lying.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Takes the second down snap. Short pass brought in. They get 22 out of that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. A new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Check, hurt.
First and 10
There we go.
at
Check.
the 28-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Eagles. 6 Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another
Check, man. Check.
First
Let's go.
down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
First down run gets them 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Three. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Back-to-back carries here. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
6-yard line.
Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout.
3rd and 3.
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Fourth down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, These are the moments they live for.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Now throw to start the drive. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Nehals. And the Commanders take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if you were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate. It's really been high risk, high reward.
And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
That play right there, that run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level, but this rookie is putting on the show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug of war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Again, it's Hampton. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
On the counter, it's Hampton. And this one had no chance. Hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, the defense is energized with that stop.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Up the design keeper. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses.